Hello. How to stop having bad days. I can't remember the last time I had a quote unquote bad day. This idea is a very subtle, tricky concept because the way that we manifest our day ends up being the opposite of how we think it works. And so what happens is we manifest something into our reality that we actually don't desire or that we don't want. Or maybe we didn't manifest it, but reality is still showing us this unpreferred aspect of reality, showing it to us as contrast. And we choose to interpret it and label it bad. And if certain things happen to us, then we can get so tied up in emotion that we can label our entire day as a bad day. So I figured this out on accident. A lot of things that I figured it out on accident, and it just came to me naturally as I was hanging out by myself, which I believe is the best fast track to ascending spiritually, is to hang out by yourself and contemplate life. But I figured this out because I realized that if I don't go and associate with people or interact with people all the time, I can avoid all of the extra unwanted interactions or experiences that could come out of hanging out with certain people. And so the conclusion I came to after I realized this is that I am accountable for the types of energy or the types of people that I interact with on a daily basis. Even though it might not be my choice to experience something unwanted the first time, after the first time, it's usually my choice if I experience it again. I have the choice to let go, detach, walk away from any situation that doesn't serve me. So this is when I discovered the art of cutting people off, the art of going ghost, the art of removing toxic energy from your life. This will allow you to experience life in a way where you're never stuck with something that you don't like. You can always change your life, change the things around you, rearrange your circumstance in a way that fits your desired reality, your desired frequency. And so when you isolate, your frequency begins to purify itself, and you become pure again, and you become authentic, and you become self-driven. You are able to come back to yourself, your real self, which gets lost if you do too much socializing. too much conformity can cause you to lose who you are. And all that conformity leads to nothing good. Teams fall apart. Friends break up. Marriages divorce. People grow apart over time, no matter what. But you always have yourself. And as you're alone all the time, you stop going through bullshit, unless it's the bullshit you're creating on your own, which means you're complaining a lot less, which means that you've catch yourself saying that you're having a bad day a lot less, because you don't have any reason to say that anymore. You have no reason to say that anymore, so now your entire energy has lightened. Now your mood has lightened. Now your interactions with people are lighter. They're positive. They're attractive. And this momentum snowballs into a life of pure joy and expansion. And eventually you'll forget what it's like to have a bad day. And you'll know as soon as someone says they're having a bad day, you'll know that what they're talking about is a complete illusion. There's no such thing as a bad day. All there is good and bad, but they're both one. It's just contrast, opposites, to show us the difference between something we want and something we don't want. You have to remember that life is a dream. This physical realm is not real and independent. It only exists within your mind. Your subconscious mind is always in charge and always rearranging reality to bring your desires towards you. You are always getting what you ask for, and you are always repelling the things you don't ask for. So you have to be careful what you ask for. This journey is all about awareness and breaking down boundaries of illusion. You are remembering your true nature, because when you were born, no one decided to tell you who you really are. You are remembering who you really are. This unfolding is a slow process. You are a divine seed. You are the universe watching itself grow out of the ground. You have to surrender and allow. And anything that is not giving you permission to do that, you must let go. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video.